Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here, and we are going to do a Cayde stash video for the week of April 10th. Now, the Nightfall I will do later. I'm going to at least be trying it later on stream, so you guys can come check that one out. But I wanted to get this one posted to work because I just got back from work. So, basically the way this is going to work, we're going to go in a clockwise motion just because the last one is fairly buried, or second to last one. So I'm going to kind of cover some of the easy ones first. So we're going to come down here first and hit the Cistern. And this is the one that starts with, of course, I didn't go charging into Nessus without a plan. I made sure I had caches everywhere. Started with the first dead Vex construct I found. So, load at the Cistern. You're usually looking out over that giant radiolarian lake. But turn to your right. And if you just kind of jump off this ledge here, jump on your Sparrow, and kind of find a road. And we'll head over this direction. And you'll see this little round structure, and it's literally right inside. So, this is number 1. Let's go head up top, and we'll hit number 2. Alright Guardians, so the next two are going to be in the Tangle. So you're going to want to load into Watcher's Grave. You can come at it from the bottom as well, but I like to come from over here just because it's a little easier to get to this first one. So, we're going to travel around, come through here, hit the lower area for this first one, and then follow around to this one that I have seen before. So we're first heading to, I was just doing what Failsafe said. I mean, she seems reliable half the time. And the second one is going to be, so down I went. I thought maybe the deeper I got, the better access I would have to the core mine or nexus points. So these are these two, starting out at Watcher's Grave. So as usual, just like you're going to Xur, jump on your Sparrow, drive along, and we're going to head all the way through this little area. Make a nice little U-turn. I do like my new ghost where I have all chests on all planets are available within 50 yards with that little icon, so that one was definitely worth the bright dust. But you're going to work your way around, you got to wait for the location name to actually change, so you got a bit of a drive, but it's just as far from the bottom, and I think this is a little easier path to get to the first one. So once you see the Tangle, just like you saw there, and when you see this split right here, you're going to want to go on the lower level. So head down here, drive on through a couple enemies, hopefully they don't kill me, and then when you get to the second area, you see this like opening, kind of a cavern area, turn into your right, drive on down, and it's going to be over here on your right. So pretty much as soon as you come in, you kind of see this little glowing blue area with lighting. Turn to the right as soon as you can. It'll be right down here underneath. So this is number 2. Now, I will tell you to drive back out, or run back out. It's a little harder to drive sometimes, just because you're already into the Tangle, so you may as well use this location to get to the third one. Alright, so once you come back up here, jump on your Sparrow and just head back the way you came. It's a little easier to get out of here this way, and you guys can kind of follow the path as well if you're going just straight to the other one. So come back up here to the fork in the road, and now we're going to go to the left. So same thing, head over to the left, and what you're going to be looking for is basically a triangular arch off to the side. So try and dodge these enemies. They're going to be trying to shoot at you. A couple laser beams on my butt, that's totally fine. Now when you kind of come up to this area, you're going to see this area where sometimes there's a public event, but you're going to want to keep going. Around here, it's where you see this kind of like arch. Drive under it and literally straight past it. Sometimes there's an event out in this direction, but you're going to want to go into this triangular archway. And you can jump off because my Sparrow's going to explode, but you got to jump down a couple layers. And then when you land, you're going to want to turn right over here to your left. So there's going to be some tree roots, and number 3 is right underneath. So from here, we're going to head all the way over to the Exodus Crash Wreck, so I'll see you guys over there. Alright Guardians, so the last two are going to be over here by the Exodus Black locations. One's very close, and then we got to do a bit of a U-turn to come back to the last one that is very much buried underground. Takes a little bit to get there. But the first one is this. Thought I'd escape, but you know how the Vex are. I got as far as this energy shield thinking it was a way out. So pretty much for this one, what you're going to do is load into the Exodus Blast site. Jump on your Sparrow real quick. I'm going to skip the public event for now, but you guys can more than welcome to do those this week. And literally just head back all the way north as you can. Once you get back here, you may as well jump off and then see how much of a jump it'll let you get up on this little weird box. And right here, you can wander around through this corridor. And once you turn the corner, it's right here to your left. Apparently I've got a bit of a floating cube situation. Not one of the ones I can shoot, but here's chest number 4. Now number 5, you may as well follow me along for the drive. You don't have to reload it. You could, but it's going to be about the same. So we're going to be going all the way down here through the Glade of Echoes, then coming up, and then underground you've got a bit of a cavern to traverse. So follow along. And if this is the last one you need, you're just going to be heading towards the Exodus Black crash ship over here on the opposite side of where the public event would be. So just head all the way through, skip the public event, and if you're coming from the landing spot up there, just keep going. Alright, so once you pass all the way through here, continue your drive. You're in for a bit of a long one. Through the whole crash site, and then once you can come back to open sky, you're going to want to hang to the right as much as you can. Come right over here, turn through this section here, drive on through, and you're in for a bit of a drive all the way to the back. If this was a sparrow race, I would be losing right now, but again, sparrow racing on console is actually one of the few things that's better. So I will definitely bring out a controller if that ever comes back. Alright, so once you get here, you're headed in the right direction because you know you're headed underground. Keep going, and again, you're still going to want to try and hang more to the right if you can. So follow this pathway, kind of this underground water river thing. Keep following, and then once it's going to make a sharp turn, which it really can't go up a hill, go over this one, and then you're going to see this giant orange glowing cavern here. Follow it back this direction. Back around the corner, up the hills, and we will keep going. So, work your way through. You can drive for a little while. Sometimes it's fun to see if I can still do this on a Sparrow. It's not always the most efficient, but sometimes it works. And then now you'll see the Sunken Cavern. It's actually a brand new location. It's a pretty good time to jump off your Sparrow, so hopefully I don't die. But, to give you guys a little bit of a better view, once you get to this little brick right here, you can actually see the chest right there. But you've got a bit of a way to get there. It's a jumping puzzle. So down here, 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 here. You've got a long ways to go down. So just start finding your rocks, and just make sure you got safe landings. You're going to kind of want to work across some of these bigger rocks. If you don't have a perfectly safe landing, it's better to take the fall just to make sure you don't over jump. It's a little bright back there, as you can tell. Lighting definitely doing its thing. Now definitely make sure you got some verticality to your jumps, some mobility as well. Hurt doesn't hurt. Work your way up these rocks. Make sure you're going to land on them. Now at this place you can probably get up to that one, so we're just going to go for it, bump into the wall, and come up here. And all you want to do is turn around, skip the enemies off to your right, and here is number 5. This is your last one of the week. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like down below. Of course, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and that alert bell. It definitely helps me out, lets you guys know when new videos come out from me. And I'm going to be working on the Nightfall solo next, so look for that one to come up in the next day or two. Depending on, I've got a lot of stuff going on to work on Wednesday, Thursday may be the day, or even Friday when I've got the whole day off. So, but other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed. To all of you around the world, thank you for the support. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. Wherever you're at watching the videos, thank you again, and have a good one. I'll see you soon.